Hi, everyone, and welcome back to English Glitch. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Andy. We're here to make your English learning journey fun, practical, and delicious. Today, we're talking about something we all love eating at restaurants: proficiency.
That's right. In this episode, we'll teach you how to ask for restaurant recommendations, how to give suggestions, and ways to describe your dining experience.
Plus, we've added more phrases, vocabulary, and examples to help you feel confident when talking about food in English.
Sounds exciting. Let's kick things off with today's vocabulary preview. We've got several new words and phrases for you to learn today, all related to dining out. Our first word is overpriced.
This means something costs more than it's worth.
For example, the coffee was okay, but it was so overpriced.
You might use this when talking about fancy restaurants or items that don't meet your expectations. Next, we have signature dish.
A signature dish is the signature special or most popular item on a restaurant's menu.
Their signature dish is homemade lasagna, and it's incredible.
The word ambiance describes the mood or atmosphere of a place.
For instance, the restaurant had a cozy ambience with candles on every table.
Ambience can really enhance your dining experience, right?
Absolutely.
Our next phrase is not a big fan of.
This is a polite way of saying you don't like something.
For example, I'm not a big fan of sushi, but I'd try something else from the menu.
It's a softer, less direct way of expressing your preferences. Next, we have reasonably priced.
This means something is affordable and worth the cost.
For instance, the bistro is reasonably priced for the quality of food they serve.
Generous portions mean the servings of food are large and satisfying.
Like, they serve such generous portions here that I always take leftovers home. Lastly, give it a try means to try something new.
For example, I've never had Thai food before, but I'll give it a try.
Now that we've covered the vocabulary, let's jump into the dialogue.
Good evening. Do you two need any help choosing a place to eat tonight?
Yes, actually. We're looking for a new restaurant to try. Do you have any recommendations?
Definitely. There's a lovely French bistro down the street. The ambiance is elegant, and their signature dish, coq au vin, is outstanding.
That sounds nice, but I'm not a big fan of French food.
I see. In that case, there's an Italian place around the corner. The pasta is fresh, and the portions are very generous.
That's tempting, but is it reasonably priced?
Yes, for the quality of the food, it's very affordable.
I like the sound of that. What's the atmosphere like?
It's cozy and family-friendly. You should definitely check it out.
That sounds great. But wait, Andy, didn't you say you had Italian food recently and it was overpriced?
Oh, yeah, I did. The restaurant I went to last week wasn't worth the price.
Then maybe you'd prefer something more casual? There's a burger joint nearby that's a real hole in the wall, but their signature burgers are mouth-watering.
That sounds perfect. I've never been there, so I'll give it a try.
Me too. Let's check it out. Thanks to the recommendation.
What a great dialogue. Let's break it down with today's key vocabulary. In today's dialogue, we heard some great ways to ask for recommendations, didn't we?
Absolutely. One of the most common ways is simply asking, "Do you have any recommendations?" It's polite and easy to use in almost any situation.
Another great phrase is, "What do you suggest?" It's casual but still polite and works perfectly when you're deciding where to eat.
Right, and if you want to be a little more specific, you can say, "Can you recommend a good place to eat?" It's direct but still friendly.
I love how natural those phrases sound. They're perfect for conversations when you're exploring new restaurants or even planning a trip.
Speaking of recommendations, we also heard some great ways to give them.
Exactly. For instance, you could say, "You should check out this great little cafe I found." It's a simple way to share your favorite spots.
Or I'd recommend trying their signature dish. It's fantastic. That's a great way to emphasize something special.
Another option is it's worth a visit. That works well when you're really enthusiastic about a place.
All these phrases are so useful, especially when you want to share your favorite experiences with others.
Definitely. And they're easy to remember, so you can use them anytime.
Let's practice using these in sentences.
Sure. You should check out the new Japanese sushi bar in town. Their rolls are incredible. Or I'd recommend trying the steakhouse near the park. Their ribeye is fantastic. Or there's a small cafe nearby. It's worth a visit for their coffee and desserts.
These phrases are so useful when talking about restaurants or places to visit.
Let's add more ways to describe food and dining experiences. Mouth-watering.
Mouth-watering describes food that looks, smells, or tastes amazing.
For example, the aroma of freshly baked bread is absolutely mouth-watering.
A hidden gem.
Hidden gem refers to a place that is not well known but excellent.
Like, this tiny cafe is a hidden gem for breakfast lovers.
Worth the wait.
Worth the wait means something is so good that it's okay to wait for it.
For instance, the line was long, but the food was worth the wait. Let's listen to the dialogue one last time to reinforce what we've learned.
Good day.
That was such a fun lesson. Andy, have you ever tried a hidden gem that surprised you?
Yes, I found this small dumpling house in Chinatown. It looked ordinary, but their dumplings were outstanding.
I love finding places like that. For me, there's this bakery near my house with the most mouth-watering cakes.
Listeners, have you ever found a hidden gem or had a great dining experience? Share your stories with us at englishtalksshow.com.
Until next time, keep exploring new restaurants and improving your English. Bye!